ladies, I'm Barbara and I am your menopause drama mama. I did some research because, I've suffered from low back pain for a very, very long time. I've suffered a couple different bouts with sciatica problems if you've had that and suffered from it, you know how debilitating it is. I mean, it hurts to walk, it hurts to stand. Like you just can't do anything. And I came across this technique. If you sit cross-legged for 10 minutes, this can help you stretch those hip flexors, and this will benefit your hip mobility. This will benefit stretching out the pelvic floor for you, and it will help support a better posture. It will help maintain flexibility. It will improve your balance and stability, and it will gently activate your core muscles. It will encourage better circulation also through movement, and it will help reduce the tight muscles in your lower back, which is why I am going to start doing this. It will help promote relaxation for you and maintain the ability to get up and down easier from a chair. Now, if you cannot, get on the floor to sit cross-legged, you need to do this at least for 10 minutes every day. Do it on your bed. And if you, don't want to do it on the bed, you can always sit on a couple pillows also. And here's some pictures, of like sitting without pillows and just sitting cross-legged, sitting on pillows, and keeping your back straight while you do this. Don't slunch over, because then it's not going to help you whatsoever for stretching those hip flexors. And also, if you get to the point where you can up the game for yourself, you can use weights on your knees. I could only hold one because I had my little clicker here to take pictures when I was doing it. So you would hold weights on your side of your knees to help stretch those muscles more in your hip flexors. And this is it's not like going to make this major transformation in your health, but it is going to offer the benefits of, women who experience that stiffness, having reduced mobility, and it can change the posture for you. And I'm talking, being able to sit up straight. I try to sit up straight. I try to, keep my shoulders back, but I know every day I don't, because I do research and I am online and I'm, constantly looking down, and my body just kind of forms to that hunched position. So I thought, this 10-minute cross-legged sit could help me, and hopefully it will help you too. I want to just go over like what happens when you have tight hip flexors. This will pull your pelvis forward when you have tight, those tight hip flexors. It's going to increase the stress on your lower back, which is, I'm sure, part of the reason why I have low back pain. And it narrows the space where your nerves exit from the spine. Some of the things that reduce your hip mobility is how the lower back compensates for it. You have extra stress placed on the spinal joints and discs, and also there's that nerve irritation developing over time when your hip flexors are tight. Also, you can develop very weak glutes. Now, this is one thing I am working on, which is why I just bought the wide bands from Amazon Prime Day, because I need to do more glute kickbacks, and I need something with a wider resistance on my legs, because the lower glutes, just seem to weaken way quicker. And I'm not sure why. I haven't looked into that. But this will, if you can strengthen your glutes, it's going to help you tremendously. So weak glutes also accompany your tight hips. So many women after menopause will experience, the tight hip flexors. You're gonna experience the tight piriformis, which is, deep within your butt, which is gonna trigger that sciatic pain. And that is all due to having very weak glutes. So signs that you may be have tight hips is difficulty trying to sit crossing your legs. Now I'm really flexible, but I think that's just from many years of, I did do yoga, and this, when you sit cross-legged, it is called easy pose in yoga. So, over many years I did yoga and I did exercise, so I am pretty flexible. So, but I am going to keep trying to sit like this for 10 minutes every day, and I think it will definitely actually help me with some breathing techniques, slow down stress in my body also, and kind of give me like just a little 10-minute meditation. So I'm looking forward to doing this every day. But things that can contribute to having, tight hips is difficulty sitting cross-legged, stiffness when getting out of a chair, tightness in your butt, one hip feels less mobile than the other, pain improves after stretching or walking, and the pain will worsen after prolonged sitting. So those things or symptoms that you may experience could be very well related to having tight hip flexors. So if you can, if you can't sit for 10 minutes right away cross-legged, I would start with 2 to 5 minutes, work up to 10 minutes as you can, and use a cushion like I have in my pictures, or 2 cushions, or sit on your bed. If you can, if you have to, you can use support against a wall, because you want to make sure that you're sitting up straight, because that's going to engage your core muscles. And remember, a tighter core is going to relieve the pain from your lower back if you're experiencing that too. So I would start with that, and once you can maybe work up, I would start stretching for your piriformis muscles and stretching your hip flexors more, ladies, and doing a little more walking to help you with your health. So ladies, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, this is also for men. Men can use this too, because men experience the same thing. Hip flexors that get tight, low back pain, and having weaker glutes. So as men and women start aging, things start declining in your bodies, and hopefully you don't have to go through a hip surgery or knee surgeries or anything like that, and you can try and do things naturally to preserve your health. And that's what I'm all about. I am here to try and help you preserve your health for as long as you possibly can. All right, ladies, well, I will talk to you very soon in my next video. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in this world, and I'm always sending blessings and high vibrations your way. All right, ladies, enjoy your day. Bye-bye.